Hey guys. Guys, if you're in the chat, send a message in the chat. And I want to see if it shows up on the stream underneath my face. Everybody in the chat say something. I'll start. Now, I wasn't necessarily planning on doing a live stream today. I didn't know if Fiat Leak was going to do one this morning. Turns out we're going to do one tomorrow. And then, it's in the afternoon here. I've done all the work I need to do for the day. And so I thought, I'm going to play a video game. I got a new video game on Saturday called Cities 2 Skyline, and it's like a modern version of SimCity. And I thought, well, I'll just play some video games. And then I thought, you know what? There's a better use of my time. I'm gonna play the video game, but first I'm gonna live stream so that I earned the video game. That's what I'm gonna do right after this live stream. Who is in the chat? We just got some hearts. We got King555. We've got Neron, who speaks flawless English. Sajad Shah, who did #MyDay on Saturday. I saw it. SJHW on the West Coast. Good morning. Producer Danny, who is not in my ear, but is in the chat. Rajni says, hi guys, it's already 11:15 here at headquarters for the Pakistan cartel. Where is the boss? Well, Rajni is the boss, but if he's asking where I am, I'm in Miami Beach, and it is 1:18 p.m. Okay. Now, I said that I'll review content and offer whatever advice I have for whatever that's worth to get engagement, some tips on how to get engagement. And I'll do that. Sajad Shah is testing me. He's testing me on a live stream. I said that I watched Sajad Shah's #MyDay video, and now he's asking me what my favorite part is. Now, if I hadn't actually watched his video, I wouldn't be able to answer that question. I wouldn't be able to answer any question about him waking up, going to the park, jogging, doing push-ups, walking through the neighborhood, going to the factory for shirts, putting in a full day's work, making his prayers, walking home, turning on the computer, having dinner, and going to bed. I wouldn't be able to do any of those things if I hadn't seen it. What's my favorite part? Actually, Sajad Shah, when I was deciding to put my work in and do a live stream before I go to the video games, I was thinking of you putting your work in at the park. Just 15 minutes ago, I was thinking about your video. Running some laps, doing some push-ups. You got to get the hard work out of the way. And that's what this live stream is. So what's my favorite part in your video? That's my favorite part. The park. All right? Nice try. Nice try trying to catch me in a lie. It'll never happen. And none of you watching this will know whether I just made everything up or told the truth if you haven't watched his hashtag My Day video. So you go do that. It's round 2 of the Tangled Tournament 4. Now, speaking of round 2 of the Tangled Tournament 4, there was a video published by Octo. It was a conference call, video call with Octo, Aerosol, Enrique, Metal Pack, and MRLL55. Behind the scenes. And they reviewed my hashtag My Day video, and I am not confident that I will be joining Sajad Shah in round 3. It's a scandal. It's an outrage. Let's see what's new. Oh, you know, I mentioned earlier today. Yeah, there's Octo in the chat right now. Octo is a co-conspirator in the assault against my hashtag My Day video. And Metal Pack said, "Oh, Price, I said we should let you go in the round 3. Yeah, Metal Pack, I heard that. I also heard, yeah, maybe we'll put him in round 3, but that's as far as he's going to go." That was public. That video, I don't know if Octo's computer was hacked, the judges' chambers. I suspect Joker might be involved. That video never should have seen the light of day. What's new? I was just talking about studio. In fact, I had this conversation with Octo and Danny and Erickson. We signed a big influencer. 100,000 plus subscribers on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. In fact, he might have more than 200,000 subscribers. And we signed him on Friday. He is going to promote all of us. He's going to promote Tangled.com to his hundreds of thousands of subscribers. He's going to start doing that this week. He's going to start doing exclusive content that's only available on Tangled this month. And this could be a big jump in our user count, our signups, our new users. There's his profile right there. You can't see it. He hasn't filled out his profile yet. It is king.tangled.com. We're going to be hearing from him. I'm going to jump on a call with him in a few hours. What's new?
What's happening?
What's happening? Rajni says that I'm going to be in round 3. Well, Rajni, I appreciate that, but if you watch the video, you heard them say, yeah, maybe we'll put him in round 3. And they haven't even seen my video for round 3, and they're already saying that's as far as he's going to go. You know, we'll throw him a bone. Okay, what do we have on what's new? Megan, the cat picture. It's probably going to do well. Majid Dali. Majid Dali joined 3 months ago, but I haven't seen much from Majid Dali. Even though there's 159 posts. What have I missed? Oh, I think they changed their profile picture. That's why. Hello, dear friend. This is an old picture of me and my friend, and it was a good day. If you post a selfie, I'm going to engage. I'm going to like. I'm going to tip. Ricky Ultra. I was just missing home and decided to do something. What do you think? I don't know. What is this? This looks like original content. Okay, well, here's what's going to happen now. Now, I think that I've seen original content music from Ricky Ultra in the past. And I'm going to do the same thing now that I would have done then, which is tag Danny. Because as you know, Danny is the CEO of the L'America record label. Now, where is Ricky Ultra from? Do we know that? We do not. Ricky Ultra should buy a country badge. I'm going to tip him $1 million, partially to get his attention, and partially because I tend to do that when somebody posts original content like this. What's going on in the chat? Sajad Shah says, what about Aerosol? Yeah. That's a good question, Sajad Shah. What about Aerosol? He is dancing on thin ice. That one is. Rajni said yesterday we talked about monthly video selfies. Yeah. Rajni, are you going to do an activity? Those go really well. Yeah, Octo says, Octo's correct. Now, Octo might be trying to distance himself from this scandal, but he said that I gave Aerosol 2 fingers, and he's right, I did. Middle fingers, 2 of them. Okay, good job, Ricky Ultra. I want Danny to go check out Ricky Ultra. He's got Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all of which Danny can check out for music. I'm going to promote that too. How could I have forgotten that? You know, if I had the courage, I would stop using the old version of Tangle.com on this live stream, and I would switch to the new version, which people are going to start seeing tomorrow. Should I do that? I'll do that, but I'm going to tell you guys that I might get stuck somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to switch right now. Now, the new version is supposed to be 10 times faster than the old version. We'll see about that. You guys can let me know if you think it is. And in particular, it's much faster for people that don't have a fast internet connection. That's where the speed really shows up. So if you have a 3G connection on your phone, this is 10 times faster. Okay? Samuel Cuckoo. Okay, first of all, let me go back up to Ricky Ultra. So Ricky Ultra deserves a lot of engagement for posting a video of his song that he's singing. And how can we make that happen? First of all, he should have mentioned all his subscribers. That would help a little bit. He should have a lot more subscribers than he does. He could have promoted the post. I did that for him, so he's going to get a little more exposure there. He could ask the audience what they think to comment below, and he's going to tip all the comments to get some feedback. Those are all good ways to get engagement, and he deserves it. You guys should all subscribe to Ricky Ultra, RICQY Ultra. Let me put that in the chat. There. I put it in the chat. Subscribe to that guy. Let's show him some love. Don't just flirt with that subscribe button. Don't just flirt with it. Make love to it. Samuel Cuckoo. Hello, Tangle family. I need a crypto Christmas miracle. Sending festive vibes. He's got some emojis in here. Let's see. He's got a holiday crypto wish and he's hoping you can help. Step-by-step guide to turn Millix into Rap Millix. Well, Danny, producer Danny, I think that you did a video. Let me put this message in the chat. I am going to get banned. I'm going to get blocked by YouTube on my own live stream. But there you go. Danny, could you send him the video guide on minting Wrapped Millix? Rajni says that the new version shows the full post, which is cool because it reduces the click on the I button. Kind of. So at least last Friday, it was showing too much. Like if somebody did a post with 10 photos, it was a long post. So we were going to shorten that, but Rajni is right that other features of this version do reduce the amount of times you have to go into the full post. I'll show you right here. So I just take comment. Normally that takes you into the details of the post. Now you don't have to do that. There shouldn't be a lot of reasons that you have to click into the detail of a post. So that's one of the things that Crank has been working on to avoid with the new version. So Samuel Cuckoo, that was a really nice post. Really nice post. He's just looking for some help. He spends 20 minutes writing up a holiday mention around his post, a holiday theme. He's got the emojis in there. He's not asking for much. He's not asking for free money, probably. No, he's not. He's not. So good job, Samuel Cuckoo. Danny says, are we doing a wheel spin? Well, if you send me names, I'll spin the wheel. Rajni says, is this version for Android too? Yeah, it is. It should run a lot faster on Android than the current version does. A lot faster. Here is Akil Jokio. Videos amazing. I mean, amazing is a pretty strong word. I'll give it a like. Let's give it a like. Phoenix and Dragon, G/favorite in her queen's spelling of the word. This looks like AI art. What is this? World of Warcraft characters? When you post a picture, always put a caption. And if you want a lot of engagement, put a question mark at the end of the caption. Riazali is in the chat. Dr. Erickson is in the chat. Now, I'm supposed to have a conversation with Dr. Erickson soon, like now. And he has finished up. Oh, okay. Producer Danny says Erickson just said hi, so he can be entered on the wheel spin. Well, that makes sense. But I have to have a conversation with Dr. Erickson because probably tomorrow we are going to launch a new app on Tangle.com that allows you to buy Millix with USDC stablecoin. So if you don't want to go over to P2B If you want to keep it all on Tangle.com, you want to save yourself some fees, we got you. We got you starting tomorrow, probably tomorrow. And once we've got that done, the buy button, then we will start work on a sell button. And that's even more reason not to have to go to an exchange. You can just sell your Millix on Tangled for a stablecoin, send the stablecoin wherever you want. We'll get that done as soon as we can. Then we'll allow you to mint wrap Millix directly from Tangle.com and send it to ERC20 address. And that would help out our good friend who asked for holiday help on how to mint wrap Millix. It's going to get easier and easier. Just give us a little time. Hashtag videos Goodnight Tangled Family by our good friend King555. Now, I think that King555 got the idea from Todisoa590, but his username looks awesome. He's got, I mean, it's just, what is it, ASCII characters? It's like a sniper rifle, and I think King55 is a big fan of PUBG. So he's a gamer, and the sniper rifle has King555 in the artwork. I like it when people do that. Here's Riazali, who just joined us in the chat, and he says artists. And what do we have here? We've got the Mona Lisa with some binary code. And it looks like maybe little pieces of art from another artist. Maybe Van Gogh, Rembrandt. Maybe those two. There you go. There's a like and a tip for Riazali. Danny says the Mexican painter with the unibrow. Who's that? That's a female artist, I think. Now, if you guys want to have your mind blown, I think you can probably do a search for Mona Lisa. Maybe you can look on the Wikipedia page, and if the Wikipedia page tells you the visual tricks that Leonardo da Vinci used when he did the Mona Lisa, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool. Okay, now people in the chat are starting to show off. Octo says Frida Kahlo, which is probably the name that the artist would prefer to be referred to, as opposed to the Mexican artist with the unibrow, Danny. We're trying to get better every day. Unbelievable. Neblia. Now, Neblia is a fairly new user. 5 days ago, 876 posts. And you know what? A lot of them are good posts. He's doing memes and he's doing neat news, crypto news. And I have tipped and liked a lot of Neblia's posts. That's a good person to subscribe to. Just going to show a little love right here. SJHW is the master of engagement. He doesn't need any advice from me. He says, good morning, Tangled family. Always forgive, but never forget. This is ominous. This is an ominous message from what is normally a very positive SJHW. Always forgive, but never forget. That is the reverse of a lyric from a song that I've been listening to lately. It's not the Traveling Wilburys. It'll come to me. Sadiq makes a guest post to G/movie of the day. Now, speaking of guest posts, I've seen a couple guest posts to G/AI artists, and I think it might be time for G/AI artists to charge a fee for guest posts. They have that ability. Anybody that has a group has that ability. And you can charge people 100,000 Milliks or 1,000,000 Milliks to guest post on your group, because you are offering them the service. You are offering them exposure to your subscribers. Okay, the song that has the lyrics that are the reverse of SJHW's greeting / threat of the day is Mumford and Sons, I Will Wait. Except he says, you forgave, but I won't forget. And he's talking about himself. It's not a threat. Oh, look, here's Hattie Hats. What is he up to? Hattie Hats. He hopes everyone had a great weekend. He's doing some Christmas present wrapping and some cleaning. He started on a new article. What is the new article about? Games. Well, Hattie Hats. I just bought, he said, and he mentions Steam. He says, every once in a while, I'll come across a game on Steam that I really like. He wants to share. Okay, well, on Saturday, I purchased a game on Steam. Cities 2. Now, obviously, I won't start playing Cities 2, Skyline, until after my live stream is in the can. The president of El Salvador, who I think resigned, says that the country's Bitcoin purchases are now profitable. So Bitcoin is at 41,730. And that's good. And it crossed 42,000 earlier today. And that's better. And we are being led to believe that the final resistance between Bitcoin and Bitcoin all-time high is at 42,200. You get a couple candle closes above that level, and things could get interesting. Now, why is Bitcoin doing as well as it is? Gold is doing real well too. Flight to safety, a hedge on inflation. Then you've got ETF potential. Then you've got halving in April. Then you've got Plan B dropping a video yesterday, updating us on his stock to flow model, which says that the price of Bitcoin right now is below where it should be relative to fundamentals of the past. It should right now be at 65,000. And he's got it going to 500,000 in 2024. So halving in April, and then he expects it to go to 500,000 in 2024 after the halving. And those numbers, if I was saying those numbers publicly, I'd be uncomfortable doing it. But he's just looking at his math. He's just looking at his chart. And that's what the number says. Hope for the best. Leti Marison, otherwise known as Satoshi Bell, otherwise known as Trending Crypto News. She is asking the universe to send her future husband. And not only that, she wants to spend Christmas and the New Year together. So she's looking for a husband delivery in the next 21 days. I mean, maybe she's asking for, she's asking for comments. Anybody? Lei Tamarasan Satoshi Bell could be calling your name. Instagram. She is in Manabi. Not sure where that is. Where's Manabi? Madagascar. It's my duty and my obligation to tag Tantelli because he's not married, and he's in Madagascar, and he celebrates Christmas. There you go. Matchmaker price. What is this? Crypto Canadas, a blog about Tangled on Blogspot. Tangle.com, uma rede social inovadora que recompensa com a criptomoeda MLX. That is Portuguese for Tangle.com, a social network innovative that pays with the cryptocurrency MLX. And here it is, posted on Blogspot. Well, he's going to get a good tip from me. I'm going to tag Erickson. I'm going to tag Emmanuel. I'm going to tag Danny. I'm going to tag Lucas. I'm going to tag Sandra. Now, who else do I know on Tangle.com que falam português? I'll tag Andrew. Now, Rajni, here's the problem with the new version. I'm going to click on the detail. I want to make a good tip, and the tip button's not available. That's that. So I want to tip Crypto Canadas big, but I'm gonna have to switch out here. I'm going to do some magic here. This is one of the reasons why it's not available to more people already. Okay, you get a 10 million Milix tip for starters. That's just for starters. Because I'm also going to promote this one for another million. Actually, you know what? I'll promote it on the new version because that's a kind of a cool feature. Okay, so I will go here, promote. Here's what the new promote looks like. So I could hit 100,000 10 times, I could hit 500,000 2 times, or I could hit 1,000,000 1 time. This is how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. There you go. Promote it. Rajni says that he considers the absence of a tip button to be a feature. He says if we disable the tip button from his account, he's going to accumulate Milix much faster. And he's right. He's a good tipper. Here is something in Italian. So I'm gonna tag our good friend Octo. Grazie per follow. Oggi andremo in live ali 21 GMT. Raggiungiamo assieme i giri obiettivi. That was legit. Bitcoin to the moon. Well, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. The Bangles walk like an Egyptian. Now, the lead singer of the Bangles married someone famous. There she is right there. Who did she marry? Susanna Hoffs married Jay Roach. Who is Jay Roach? Oh, he's just the guy that directed all the Austin Powers movies, Meet the Parents, Dinner for Schmucks, The Campaign, Trumbo, Bombshell, etc., etc. That's how you become worth $100 million. Well, okay, Rajni says that we could have the tip button work the same way as the promote button did, and I think that's a good idea. But Rajni, do you want to save money or do you want to make a lot of tips? We all have to decide that for ourselves, and you seem conflicted. Walex Dedon. It's not always what it looks like on social media. Don't get deceived. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Like, ha ha ha, tip. Oh yeah, the other thing, in the new version, my tips are nowhere near as powerful as they are in the old version. As Rajni knows, when he and I hit the tip button, it's 100,000 because we are part of the studio. But that has not been put onto the new version yet, so it's only 10,000. Hello, everyone. How real is Tangled earning? Would love someone to give me the exchange rate into BTC. Well, that's easy. The exchange rate into BTC is constantly published on Millix.com. I said, go to Millix.com to see that exchange rate, and you just earned Millix from this post. Is that real enough? Oh my God. Time Fungus is among us. He just joined the chat. He says he can watch the replay in slow-mo. Elber Bayramov. Now, Elber Bayramov has been on a mission. In fact, he's announcing right now, he has been on a mission to get himself a pink badge for months. Before that, he was on a mission to have the national flag of Azerbaijan listed in the marketplace. Now, he has accomplished both of those missions. He does have a pink badge. And he is doing a celebration post. Let me put a link to that in the chat. I will just do everything I can to encourage YouTube to block me from my own live stream chat by putting that link there. Go over and congratulate Elner Bayramov. And he's special thanks Erickson, Danny, Crank, and Price. The way he did that, he's been asking me for months, how can he get a pink badge? And I told him, but for the longest time, it's like he wasn't doing what I told him he had to do. But all that changed, I think, yesterday. And he uploaded a long video of himself on camera, talking about his job, talking about his day, And that put him over the top to the Pink Badgers. There's a congratulations from Price. Okay, G/Tangled Latam. This is a group from our friend Adrian, who broadcasts out of Venezuela. And he is trying to bring together all the family members of Latin America, South America, and he even recruited my lovely wife, Sandra, who is Brazilian, to help out with that group. And let's see how many subscribers they have. 62. That's not bad. It's not bad. Did someone just say hi, Enrique? What is Enrique in the chat? Somebody tell me right now. Where is he right now? As I mentioned, Enrique was part of this video that reviewed my #MyDay video and did not review it nicely. Yeah, he says he's here. I see you, Enrique. And while they were accusing me of crimes and fraud and bad behavior, you were awfully quiet. I thought at least Enrique, in the midst of all this bad behavior focused at me, at least I can count on Enrique to step up and defend his boy, me. Nope. Nothing. I am keeping a list. Sajad Shah. Gold memories. Good night, Tangled. Winter nights in 2023. Yeah, Enrique says he really fought for me. They must have edited that part out of the video, Enrique. Yeah, Rajni, the list is getting pretty big. He says that they edited. Yeah. This is here's a bad idea. Getting on a motorcycle without a helmet and going 200 kilometers an hour down the freeway. In fact, I guess those goggles are not rated at 200 kilometers an hour because they flew right off that passenger there who is wondering why she got on this ride in the first place. She's about to get pulled off that bike like she's wearing a parachute because that backpack of hers is acting like a foil. Yeah, Enrique says he knew that I was going to have tantrums about it. Like I'm the problem. You know, Daniel, he's going to be a rich man this December. And it looks like Daniel is, his wealth this December could come from selling metric tons of onions. Let's hope the market for onions is good. Now here's keys to success. This is this new? 2 days ago. So, you know, there's a lot of posts like this, kind of the inspirational memes. But I've been engaging with G/Keys to Success just because they went to the trouble to put a Millix watermark on their video. It's good enough for me. Like, tip. Okay. Now we've got an identity crisis now. Akil Jokio or Faisal99. Now, I think that I have seen Faisal99 post other people's videos over the weekend. Whose video did they post? Maybe it was Octo's. So Akil Jokio is going to get my tip. Time Fungus notes that at Danny Daniel, Onion Magnate, is completely comfortable wearing his shoes and walking on his inventory. Hashtag wash your onions. What else do we have? Producer Danny. Did you send me a list of names? He did. He is so good. Did you guys see Producer Danny hosting the Fiat League live stream on Friday? He and Octo did a good job. They had a good, comfortable flow. And by the way, Time Fungus has introduced me to the phrase, I think it's comfy chat? No, comfy stream? Is that Time Fungus? Is it comfy stream? Just like a chill stream? And I almost put that comfy stream, I almost put that in the description or the title for this one, but I wasn't sure if I was using it right. That's the real danger, isn't it? Rajni says, who has control on the Fiat League group? Well, if it's G/Fiat League, then that would be me. If it is Twitter, that would be Danny or me. And if it's YouTube, I think it might be Danny or me. Oh. Enrique Judas says to Danny that he wants to be a producer. Well, Danny, maybe you can have Enrique, maybe he can find forgiveness for his sins and indiscretions by getting started as a producer. Why don't we help Enrique become a producer? Is that an activity? Hashtag producer? Okay. Let me go over to wheel spin. Actually, before I do, let me just check and see what's hot. Well, here's what's hot. At Rajni's Mystery Box 6. The new Mystery Box activity sponsored by G/Studio. Comment below with number 1 through 9. And there's an NFT that's going to be revealed in 24 hours. Now, he's put a URL to preview the NFT, but he's been very clever and he's hidden some of the critically important characters of the URL. We can't see it. Now, I already participated in this with, obviously, number 4. Rajni, you have a headache? Oh my God. Danny, so Danny's going to do oh boy. It says he's going to do a DJ set in Miami on Thursday. Should I live stream from there? How would I do that? Rajni, we hope you feel better. You don't deserve a headache. And I'm sure that this live stream is not helping you at all. I'm sure of that. Well, the number one problem in me live streaming Danny's DJ event in Miami, The number one problem is that I would have to attend the DJ event in Miami. And that by itself is not a problem because, of course, I love to see Danny perform and he does the best music. But he is, as you guys know, he is extremely popular and famous, in particular in Miami. And that means that if he's going to be DJing, there is going to be a huge crowd of people. And it's going to be loud. And that's where the problems start. Erickson says, is our call scheduled for midnight? For midnight. Very funny. Okay. Let me spin the wheel. Sorry, Erickson. And let's see if the wheel spin works in the new version of Tangled. Now, producer Danny, do you feel comfortable that we've got all the names? What is your confidence level? Danny says that Price is going to be spraying champagne from the DJ booth. Well, I mean, that would be better. Like if I was in the booth protected from the mob of people that you're certain to attract, that's a best case scenario for me. The worst case scenario is being on the floor in the mob. That doesn't work for me. Okay. Of course, we'll be using the Fibonacci sequence to determine the prizes. Of course, the prizes get bigger after each wheel spin. Of course, the odds of winning increase after each wheel spin. Who's going to do a wheel spin using the digits of pi? You know, I noticed earlier today that I am running low on Millix. I've got to top up my balance. I'm gonna as soon as we launch that buy button with stable coins, I'm gonna use it to top up my balance. Time Fungus, he won. That's the good news. The bad news is he won first. $1 million. $1 million. Here comes another $1 million. There you go, Erickson. Now you shouldn't be so upset that we haven't gotten off this live stream yet. You just got paid. Erickson is accusing Danny of intentionally misspelling his name so that he wouldn't get the prize delivered to him. Oh, you hate to see it happen. That is so sad. SJHW, a deuce. 2 commas, 2 million. Erickson, do you think that Danny owes you $1 million? King 555 hits it for $3 million. Erickson, if I'm being fully transparent, I do have a message in Slack, a very recent message in Slack from producer Danny, and it says, fix Erickson's name. Now, I think that message might have arrived after you complained. Riazali gets a nickel. 5 million. Now we're up to 8 million. The prizes increase, the odds increase. And Rajni, who got out of bed. He's feeling under the weather today, but he's got 8 million reasons to feel better about things now. Here's the last spin. Nerone, 13 million. 8 figures. All right. So I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to hustle myself over to a call with Dr. Erickson. And thanks to everybody in the chat who made this live stream work. That's the only way they work. And I think that I might talk to you guys tomorrow as a guest on the Fiat Leak live stream at 1500 UTC. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.